fantastic.
Good afternoon from Tennessee. It's a little overcast today, but we felt like it's still a good day to go to Jonesboro. So we're actually going to go to Jonesboro, and then we're going to go to this Amish market, which is south of Jonesboro. And just to give you a little bit of history on Jonesboro, Jonesboro is the oldest town in Tennessee, and it was the original capital, which I thought that was really interesting. So it was the original capital back when it was known as the state of Franklin.
Yeah.
State of Franklin. It was founded by European Americans in 1779. 17 years before Tennessee became a state, and while the area was under the jurisdiction of North Carolina. It was named after North Carolina legislator Willie Jones.
Willie Jones.
That's a good last name. That was my grandparents. My mom's last name was Jones. So it's a good Tennessee, Carolina name, apparently. And Willie Jones, who had supported the state's westward expansion across the Appalachian Mountains. The town was renamed Jonesboro for a period of time, but it took back its historic spelling. So they're saying Jonesboro being Jones, B-O-R-O, and now it's Jones, B-O-R-O-U-G-H. So sometimes you'll see Jonesboro spelled both ways. So originally part of the Washington district, in 1784 became the capital of the autonomous state of Franklin.
Take exit 17.
What?
Then take the ramp to Tennessee 354
Yes,
south.
Jonesboro. Ostensibly, the state of Franklin, I didn't realize this, was named after American founding father Benjamin Franklin.
Makes
So
sense.
they originally wanted this area called the state of Franklin. Now it's called Tennessee. Congress, however, never recognized Franklin, which was reclaimed by North Carolina in the late 1788. Tennessee and other border states into the 1830s were strong centers of abolitionist activities. The Tennessee Manumission Society, M-A-N-U, Manumission Society, was founded in 1815. East Tennessee was especially an area of unionist leanings, made up of subsistence farmers who raised tobacco as a market crop. They had small holdings that also produced family needs. They held relatively few slaves compared to landowners in Middle Tennessee or the plantation areas of the Delta near the Mississippi River. Elihu Embry, I'm not sure, Elihu Embry of Jonesboro founded the Manumission Intelligencer in 1819. He renamed it as the Emancipator the next year. The town was considered a center of abolitionism. The newspaper is the first American periodical to be dedicated exclusively to the issue of the abolition of slavery. Herald Tribune, they had a cholera pandemic in 1873. During the summer of 1873, a cholera epidemic spread through the Mississippi River system, having originated in New Orleans. Part of the fourth cholera pandemic that started in India and spread west into Europe and across the Atlantic Ocean. It was believed to have been introduced to the Louisiana port by immigrants or other travelers. It spread to river towns visited by steamboats and among neighboring settlements. None of the towns had adequate sanitation systems. With a mortality rate of 40 to 60% and no understanding of how the disease was contracted, people dreaded an outbreak. And it was obviously attributed to poor diet and something I can't pronounce. While residents of Jonesboro heard about cases in Knoxville and Greenville, which is about 25 miles away and hard hit, their first case was not seen until July 14. Mrs. A.C. Collins died after caring for 2 refugees from Greenville who recovered. The Herald and Tribune had already published a warning about cholera, and many people had left the town for what they thought were healthier locations. The newspaper did not publish again for weeks as cholera spread rapidly in the town. Of the estimated 75 people left, 30 died by early August, and another 30 contracted the disease but survived. So only 75 people were left in the town. The rest left, and 30 of them died, and 30 of them contracted the disease and survived.
Yeah,
Wow, we're in the museum that we saw. Read about that. Anyways, the town's museum describes the local heritage of small-scale tobacco farming. And then there's the historic Chester Inn, which is what I was just referring. There's a museum in the Chester Inn, which is very interesting. Built in 1797, still stands in downtown Jonesboro. And Andrew Jackson has been there. He had stayed there. I guess it drew people from all over the world. They're also known as the storytelling capital of the world.
Yes.
So they have a storytelling theater. You're going to see pictures of it. I haven't been inside it, but the outside is absolutely charming. In fact, there's shows going on right now. So you can go for like an hour. And I guess storytelling has just been something that's just very much a part of the southern Tennessee kind of culture.
Yeah, the guy at the museum was telling us how popular it was. And
Yeah.
it's hard to get into. It was always sold out.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's where we're headed today. Let's see if we can show you a little view. Can't quite see to our right. Beautiful big hills. And it's kind of cloudy today. Just a pretty park area here. Look at this. Oh, beautiful.
Pedestrian walkway.
Very patriotic community. Look at these. Does anybody know what kind of... Are these hydrangeas? I can't... I'm sure somebody knows what kind these are. Aren't they gorgeous the way the... Put in this spike effect. Gorgeous. Everything's all wet from the drizzle of the rain. Here comes my handsome husband. Beautiful church that they're restoring. And then we're going to eat at the Main Street cafe there. And there's the theater.
About 1 mile southwest of this location, this log house was built in 1777 by the officer who was a veteran of the French and Indian War and a major in the American Revolutionary War. He's buried in the family cemetery nearby. Andrew Jackson lived here in 1788 to 89 while practicing law in Jonesboro. The house was moved intact to this site in 1974 to preserve it from the demolition.
Look at that. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Just one of the prettiest little towns. And here's the Chester Inn. Here's the Chester Inn.
Built in 1797 by Dr. William P. Chester of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it has been continuously occupied as an inn, a hotel, and an apartment house. Among the guests here have been 3 presidents of the United States, Andrew Jackson, James Polk, and Andrew Johnson, as well as John Sevier, governor of Franklin and the first governor of Tennessee. President Andrew Jackson held a reception for his friends on the porch of the inn in the summer of 1832.
And I remember seeing pictures of him up on this porch. And the people would stand here because, of course, this wasn't paved. This was just the community street, Main Street. And he stood up there and spoke to all the people that were down here. And this is the Chester Inn Museum that we've been through as well. It is just such a charming, charming town. Now we're going to check out some lunch, huh? Normally, it would be very busy and lots of people sitting out here. That's what we were hoping for. All right. Let's go take a look inside. Beautiful tin ceilings. Cute. Famous whole town over turkey bacon jack grilled sandwich. So we just got through ordering, and I want to show you how amazing the prices are in this place. So Michael got the best BLT, 4 slices of hickory bacon, lettuce, tomato, blah 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 blah, and sourdough. Yep, $8.50. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. There's some sauce right over there.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. And I got a huge bowl. It says huge bowl of soup, of homemade soup. $4.50 with some bread.
$18.40, including 20% tip.
Oh man, so happy. Beautiful tin ceilings. And these little amazing cute little booths. That cute scallop.
Yeah, they're
A
really
little rounded edge table. And they're like, I feel almost like I'm in a church pew or something, but it's probably an original little restaurant booth. So cute. So cute. So, yeah, all sorts of things. Quiches and burgers.
and gelato.
And gelato and pie and cookies and salads. Grilled sandwiches. Wraps. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, let's see how it tastes. Okay, all right, our meal has arrived. Here's my bean and ham soup with a roll. Michael got a BLT. Is that on sourdough?
It's on multigrain.
Oh, multigrain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very good. One of the things they do here that we're not used to is they'll put Thousand Island on
Oh, yes.
stuff.
Oh,
And
yes.
so Thousand Island's probably pretty sweet, but it gives a little sweet flavor to whatever you're eating.
Yeah, that's
Quite a bit
true.
different.
They Thousand Island dressing now, a lot of things.
A lot of things.
That's right. Yeah, there's the chips and a good pickle.
Very good.
Let's dig in.
Vanilla bean gelato. Perfect conclusion to a BLT.
And how is it?
Superb.
And I opted for a chocolate chip cookie. They are literally laying the brick streets. Isn't that interesting? The detail on that building, so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Tennessee Heritage Trail. That house definitely looks like it's from the 1800s or something, maybe 17, I don't know. So we're still on Main Street. At the antique store. It has flowed a little out onto the porch.
I think so. I think it's exploded.
I'm not even sure where you get in. I don't know. And look at the building next to it. How pretty is that? Something tells me it might have been that way for a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Beautiful magnolias and hydrangeas and the Jonesboro Methodist Church. All the churches here are so beautiful. Look at the windows.
Yeah.
How crooked they are.
Yeah.
And the porch. Just a little sinking going on. Chester Inn. There's the balcony. This is kind of fun because look at how low it is underneath here. And this is where the museum is. We've been in. It's very interesting. Chester Inn Museum. Worth your time. And you come through First National Bank, beautiful old building. Mox, I'm not sure. Oh, Mox is a gift shop. I remember we were in there. Yeah. And we come out the other side of the Chester Inn Historic Site, and you end up at the Mary B. Martin Storytelling Hall. Beautiful. This is the inside of the storytelling. It's a beautiful gift shop. All sorts of, guess what, books. Lots and lots of books. Excellent store. Here's the lobby. Beautiful. Across the street, all the way down. There's literally shopping all the way down there. So let's go check it out. Yeah. So this is the Sullivan County Courthouse, right?
Yep.
Oh, and this tells you all the various shopping, eats and sweets, stay and experience. Read it to me, honey.
Washington District, 1776, the first governmental division ever named in honor of George Washington. Washington County, 1777, Jonesborough, established by North Carolina Act of 1779, laid out 1780, capital of the state of Franklin from 84 to 85, judicial capital, Washington District, territory of the South River, Ohio, 1790 to 1796.
And it's a drinking fountain
It is a drinking fountain.
at the sesquicentennial celebration of 1930. They carved Jonesboro. This is like solid rock. Solid rock.
So it doesn't work, but there it is.
Probably shut it off
Yeah,
after.
for sure.
We have Numa Coffee and a business and what's that one say? Crystal and candles and things like that. And then an organic store with ice cream and chocolates and teas and herbs over there. And Numa Coffee, which is closed. It was very good. I remember us getting coffee in there. And look at how beautiful this is. 1913. Let's go up here, take a look at something I find interesting. The 10 Commandments. Oh, we're gonna hear the church bells. It's a beautiful view from up here. Normally these streets are bustling, but it's been raining, so we almost have the place to ourselves. Pet boutique, antiques and artisan, Christmas store, antique store, and several other things down the street, a little bit more, including the Lollipop Candy Sweet Shop. Just off of Main Street. What street are we on, sweetie? I don't even know. There's the Griffin Gallery, Packet and Post, and Texas Burritos and more. Let's go in the art store. Look at how pretty these pieces are. Hi, how are you? So we bought this from the Griffin Art Gallery. James Griffin is the artist, and this is a copy of his original that he made, and it's a cover of a book called F is for Freedom. I just am really caught by the expression on their faces. Check out the Griffin Art Gallery, just off Main. Oh, we stopped for a little break. I'm sweating in my rain jacket. There's the Gabriel's Christmas store, Jonesboro Antiques and Arts, the Repair Shop, Family Medicine, Gifts Galore, Silver Raven, the Lollipop Shop, and I know there's a women's boutique down there as well. Very cute. We've got the First Baptist Church at the end of the street there on Main. We've got some more shops up here on Fox Street and a distillery at the end of Fox. And we've got Kaylee's accessories and apparel, first class floral, handcrafted designs, Salon Grace, cute little shop that has handmade jewelry and cute clothes. I've been into that little shop there. I don't see a name. And the Lollipop Shop. Let's go check it out. What's the name of this cute shop over here? Scarlett and Company. Cute fashion house. And then the cute lollipop shop, candy and toy store. Cute.
Those came from Hobby Lobby. These things.
Hi.
Come on in.
Thank
Pardon
you.
the mess we're
Rearranging. Oh. Look at this, honey. Look. It's a train. Walt Disney World. That's a lot of Pez.
Lots of Pez.
Jelly Bellies. All sorts of videos. Rewind videos. Cherry limeade, honey. Frosty root beer. Orange crush. Look at all the cute trains. Moon pies, honey. This is Noel, seasonal decor and gifts galore. It is a beautiful shop as well.